I want to tell you about our tool and what we've done to help solve some of these things. And you're welcome to look at the tool. But what we've recognized is that individuals, so just at the team level, let's go back now to being self-healing as a team. At the team level, we realize it's comprised of individuals. Individuals feel they have successes, and they know they have blockers, things that are keeping them from being successful. And at the other side of the coin is we have leaders who want to give dynamic feedback, but most of the structures that come through performance review processes don't really facilitate that very well at all. And we know the pain feedback, through a formal management process can be sometimes. So we put these two together, and we came up with Loop2u. So as an individual, you basically get a prompt once a week that says, hey, what's blocking you? And you also get a prompt saying, hey, what has been a success? And you could ignore the blocker if you don't have one. But what we're finding is that users that are using this are actually using this as a journaling experience where they're tracking through, over a long period of time, they're actually able to see all the successes they've had. And they feel good because now they got all their successes. I remember trying to look back like 2 months ago to think, what did I do that was good? And I can't remember. But with Loop2u, I actually can go back and I can say, oh, that's really cool. I've done all these things. That's important to me. It's part of who I am and feeling good about me. And it's also a conversation I can have with my boss as we're doing review processes. And then blockers, what happens with a blocker is when I launch a blocker, that alert happens to my management team, or to my manager, and now they're aware that I'm dealing with a blocker. So that's really cool on the coach side. The coach can see, that's a problem for you? What can we do to solve that? How do I lift that away? Or how am I a part of that? Or maybe I don't even have to be part. How do I help? Or maybe just talking, knowing that you have the blocker is enough help. I don't know. Now, on the coach side, one of the things, and I shared this the last time I was here, so this is a little bit under development, or it was a little under development, now it's launched, is the ability, if I can give feedback on a regular basis, that's the best way. My people know how I feel about them, and they can auto-correct. It's part of self-healing. But if they are guessing how I feel about them, then they're not going to self-heal dynamically like I want them to. And then there's these two other components we've baked in recently, strategic alignment that helps managers, and the ability to do some really nice peer review without crushing people's spirits. And the keys to the application are this, that we collect very little data. It's for the people, not the organization. It's based on the trenches, because I've been in those trenches, and so, we look at it from the perspective of an individual on a team that's trying to be a high-performing team, and we keep the costs super low. So actually, if you go out to our website, the prices